This is Gail, Gail's Golden Needle. It's a floss tube about cross stitch and quilting that I talk about at the end. It's September 6th, Labor Day. So happy Labor Day to everybody in the US. This is floss tube, I think, number 14. I haven't done one for the whole summer. It's been a long summer. Just a quick little update. I had surgery in May, another surgery in June, and then I started some treatments the end of June. I just had my last treatment last week before my birthday, and it's been a long and winding, rough road. I've had side effects. I've been working through it all at the hospital. I've had the usual side effects. I've had a couple of unusual ones that were extreme that the doctor was perplexed with. But I'm doing okay now. So I'm done with that first part of treatments, the chemo. And then I get a month off. And I will probably have to have another little surgery. And then in mid-October, I start the next treatments, which will be radiation through Thanksgiving, I think. So I've been tired. It's been hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. So I haven't been able to sit up here in my craft room for very long. But I have a lot to show you. I've been stitching as much as I can. I have started a whole bunch of stuff. I had every excuse in the world. Oh, it's another treatment. I'm starting. Oh, that treatment's over. I'm starting. So I haven't pulled everything. And in some of it will be some haul because I did order and then I went ahead and started. So I just want to get started. Let's get started on some things. Let's start with some finishes. And I have some of my mom's little frame-ups to catch up with. So I did show May, Mother's Day. So this is for June, Father's Day, for Dad. So really cute. And like I said, I don't know where these patterns are from. Now all the framing my father did. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. Some of them he painted up the frames and he did all the framing for her. And then this is for July, 4th of July, just simple. So I really like that one too. And for August, which was my birthday month, the end of August, the last day, a watermelon. And oddly enough, I've lost my taste, and watermelon was about the only thing I could really taste. I was eating up watermelon like crazy, so that was very appropriate. And then for September, because now it's September, and back to school for a lot of the children. Glad they're all back in school. There's the ABC. So really cute stuff. Now for some of my other little finishes. So let me start with, this is from Luminous Fiber Arts. It's called Gathering Berries. I did show that it was a work in progress, a WIP, a little while ago. So, and this is how I finished it. Finished it into a little pillow. And I used two different reds. I used on the outer part, I believe it was Cherry Cobbler. And then this was, I forgot. Cherry Cobbler and something. Two different reds. If you want to know any more information, I'm trying to get us all together, but it's been a while since I finished this. Just ask me and I'll give you the information. I didn't have really small buttons, but I had some others, so that's what I did. And then I did make using Vanna Pfeiffer's cording with floss. I did that, and this is the back fabric. So that's that one. Next up was I did fully finish Be Calm, Stay Home by Creative Whims Studio. It was a free pattern back in 2020 for Stay Home, Be Calm, and Stitch. So this one was the one that I did. Be Calm, Stay Home, Be Well, Stitch On. So this is with tea-dyed 18 count that I tea dyed myself. So, and I just used some pom-poms I found. They're not very good. And then this is the back fabric. So, okay. That one I did. And then the next one was from, that I fully finished, was from the Winds of Autumn book by Blackbird Design. And this was called Autumn Sound. Autumn Sound. Which I did not finish into a little drum. I finished into a little pillow. So, and those I used DMC, and I just, I had to change up some of them because I didn't have them or they weren't really working. And this again was on just some hand tea dyed 18 count. And then this is the back fabric. So just fabric out of my stash. And then this last one, my fully finish, I wanted to show you, is from Halloween Quaker by Leela Studio. There we go. Now, she shows like over here in the corner a little biscornu. And this was for a hashtag biscornu Sal XS from Sarah and Kim at Stitch and Stuff. And so it was a lot of fun. So I took that motif. So this is what I call my cats and bats. And this was, again, some fabric I dyed, tried to dye myself in kind of blues and greens. Tried to make murky. It kind of came out. So I took that little motif. This is my biscornu. So this is the little cat motif that's in there. And then I just copied this part of the motif, and then off of her chart I put the bats. So it's cats and bats. And then I did some beading on the edge. So that's my little biscornu. So again, you could take any of these kind of things and put them, you know, you could take a little small motif if you see it and make it into a biscornu. Especially with the Quakers, if you like doing Quakers. Those really lend themselves to. So then, let me show you some of my works in progress. I got a lot here. Oh my gosh. And it's not all of them. So I'm going to reach down and grab all my bags and bring them over closer to me. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So I know that we had talked about Long and Winding Road. And all these bags are bags that I made. So, the Long and Winding Road by Blackbird Design. So I've worked on it some. This is where I'm at. Let me just give you the information. So this is on 18 count shale. And it's just a mix of DMC and some fancy floss. But this is where I'm at. I had to change up a couple of them because it didn't quite work on this fabric. Yeah. So I keep everything, if I'm working on it, in the hoop or on the scroll rod or in a Q-snap. And then I generally put in some fabric. I add some fabric to help get it in the center so I'm not, you know, starting way up here. So I just based it on. So that one is Long and Winding Road. I'll put all this back in there. I'm just going to throw over there. The next one, I started another Blackbird. I'm getting into the Blackbird. I like the Blackbird. And I really want to try and complete the series, their Magical Tour series. And I'm having a hard time finding some of the charts. So they're like out of stock. So like Eleanor Rigby, Blackbird, there was something else I wanted. But this one is Strawberry Fields Forever. So I started that one. And this one is, I believe this is on some more shale. It looks like shale, 18 count shale. And I'm using mostly DMC on this one. So this is where I'm at. Let me get this. Okay, this will help. Oh no, it's 28 count Mirage, Lugana. Oh, that's right. I started trying to figure out Lugana. Been a little bit since I worked on this one. But this is, I'm sorry, 28 count Lugana. There we go. Mirage. Okay. I left that little sticker on the back. I didn't see it. Next up, I have, let's go with this one. It's a big one. Well, let's do this one. These are kind of big. They're on scroll frames. So this is my Modern Folk Embroidery, the Fruit of Plenty 2021 Sal. And this is still on the scroll rod, and I'm way behind on this. But this is where I'm at. I'm working on June, filling that Asasi and some more of that. So I'm really behind. I'll catch up. I'll catch up. And this one is on 18 count Picture This Plus Storm. And I'm using, excuse me, DMC 154 and 924. Okay. But I love this one. This one is just amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. So put this one over here. And then the next up, I'm going to show a new start for me. This one I started, and it's by Kesslins, and it's cross stitch fun, and it is fun. I just love all those Quaker little motifs. It's so much fun. So many cool things in there. And this one is on 16 count Picture This Plus Oaken. And I put that in a scroll as well, scroll rod. So, and what I'm doing, I'll show you all the flosses. Just went to a local, well, an hour and a half away, local needle shop, Black Cat Stitchery in Illinois. And I just bought all the kind of purples I could find. All the pretty purples. So there is some Gast in here, there's some Gloriana in here, there's some Belsoir, there's classic, yeah, there's just everything, and a couple of DMCs. So I'm just having fun, just picking randomly as I go what I want that motif to look like, or what I want to use. So that, it is fun. I just gotta pick a color and go. So then next up, this is a very special one. This was part of some Stitchy Kindness from a very good friend, cross-stitch friend, Amy, from A Little Farm Quilts. She gave me a very, very early birthday gift, which ended up being right around when I first started all my treatments. So she sent me a gift card. And I worked on these during my treatment, this one during my treatment. So I ended up getting Nora Corbett's, some witches. So there's Claire, and then what is this one? Eva Nora. So, but the one I'm working on right now is Claire. And I got all of the specialty floss, and I got the, because a lot of, it's just 310, but I'm using Sulky black because I wanted it to be really good full coverage. And I'm trying to think if I have the information on what I'm stitching it on. Oh, I think it's just some hand-dyed, this is some hand-dyed 16 count it looks like. And I think this is the one that I hand-dyed with wine, with some extra Marlowe I poured into it. It came out really cool. So this is where I'm at on this one. I just need to fill in. I've done a couple of the specialty floss. I haven't done any of the beading yet. So I think she's coming out really cool. I can't wait to get these done. So those I was working on, like I said, during my treatments, because it was just easy fill-in. I had it all outlined and I was just filling it in. A lot of fill-in. And like I said, I'm using the Sulky and the other specialty floss, and then I have the beads. So thank you so much, Amy. I love it. So next up is another kind of special one that Amy and I are doing together. We're kind of been working on a Christmas one. So she's working on I think it's Quaker Christmas. I know there's two. I think she's doing the first one. And we work on it on the 24th and the 25th of every month. And a lot of times we Zoom together. And I also picked up trying to do this one on the 12th of every month. So it's like the 12 days of Christmas, and then there's like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, so 12, 24, 25. So at least I get an extra day in there. And this one that I'm doing is by Jardin Privé, and it's Red Christmas. And this is being stitched on, I'm sorry, here's my information. It's being stitched, nope, that's not it. I think it's, oh shoot, this is, I'm sorry guys. I thought I had this. Oh, here it is. 16 count Heritage Aida. Sorry. 16 count Heritage Aida. And again, it's in a scroll because it's big. It's a big one. And I'm using, where did it go? The reds I'm using are, well, just take out the reds. I'm using DMC. So this is what I'm using. This is what I'm using. I'm using DMC 777 and 304. And then I have a gold 3852 that I might work in there. So this is where it's at. This is where I'm at. So this is about the halfway mark. It's right about here. This one right here is about the halfway mark. So I measured and measured and measured and measured. So it should fit. I mean, it's going to fit. You see, I don't have much, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It'll work out. It'll work. It'll work. It'll work. It'll work. So that's Red Christmas. And I'm going to change up, because I looked all these up. So right in here, whenever I get down to here, this is Dutch. And I'm going to change it to Mele Kalikimaka, Hawaiian. So I have fun charting that out. So I'll put this one down here. And then next is some kind of haul, and like I said, some starts. So let me start with this haul, and then I'll show you what I started with haul. So I'm trying to ease away from some Aida, and I've tried some Luganas, and I'm there, but I really need the magnifier. And so I'm having a hard time adjusting the magnifier so that I can see through it and still stitch, and I'm not like this, which hurts my back. So I still have to work on that. But I did get these two. This is, I picked up a Lugana Murano 32 count cobblestone. So it's a little bit darker than that. I'll put it on this side. There we go. Yep, that's about right. And then this one is a 32 count Lugana Platinum. So, which I thought was a really good neutral to kind of work with. I like the dark and I like the neutral, so I picked up a dark and a neutral. I've already started a little something on this. That's a secret stitching, so I can't show it. But it's fun. I like the softness of the fabric, just like I like the soft Picture This plus Aida. And then I had picked up a little piece, and this is Fabrics by Stephanie Rhiannon, 32 count linen. I picked up a little bitty piece to try linen. And so I started, this is, I'm using Witching Hour on this Rihanna. And I started Waiting for the Harvest by Blackbird Designs. And I definitely need this part. So here's Witching Hour. I'll show it like this. Here we go. So it's very pretty. I love the purple and the purple black on there. And I'm only using one strand. I went down to one strand on this, just to see if I like it. And again, I could stitch it, but I have to use the magnifier because I can't, I mean, I could see the holes, but I really need the magnifier or I'm going to totally mess it up. So that's that one. That was part of my haul and new starts. The other part of my haul was I picked up the Ultimate Sampler Motifs because I want to change some motifs also in red Christmas around Mele Kalikimaka. So they had like a pineapple in here. I'm still trying to look for a small scale, which I may just have to chart myself, palm tree. So if anybody knows where I can find a little palm tree, let me know. The other thing I went to then was Modern Folk Embroidery, one of my favorites. And he started some dark crosses, which I love Halloween, and I like dark Halloween. So I picked up some of the patterns, and I have one that I am currently working on, but I didn't bring it in to show because it's packed to go. It's in the car. It's the one I've been working on at work. And it is the Welcome to My Castle. So if you know that one. So I did pick up this one. So I love this. I love skulls. And so our family, we really celebrate the Day of the Dead. So it's also my anniversary. And then the Cranky Owl. He's so cute. I love this Cranky Owl. And then, where did I put my broom? So, I like that one too. So I got those. And then I also picked up and started Modern Folk Embroidery 4 Seasons. And this is on, I hope I got that information in here. I'm using DMC 3750, and this is, what is this one on? This is, looking at all my notes. Where's all my notes? 32 count mustard Murano that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. Sarah from Stitch and Stuff, she's doing her Biscornu on this. If you've got to go watch them. Her Biscornu is beautiful on this. She's doing the poppies on this color. And I love the color for this. So like I said, I'm using the blue on this mustard color. So again, I'm learning how to stitch with this, but I have to use the magnifier. So these have been like very slow stitching. I love it. I love the patterns. I love what I'm doing, but it's just been, I have to use the magnifier. I just have to figure out a comfortable position with that magnifier or get a bigger magnifier. Maybe I need to do that. So I think that's it. I think that's everything on stitching. So I hope everybody's had a good summer. That you're getting ready for fall. I am. I can't wait for fall. Fall's my favorite time of year. I have like I said, a month off. And in there I'm going on a retreat. I haven't been to my quilting retreat with my quilting friends in 2 years. So I'm really looking forward to it. I really need this retreat. Hi quilting sisters, if you're watching. So if you don't want to stay for the quilting, I'm just going to talk about it a little bit so that I can document it. Take care, everyone. Bye. So if you stayed for the quilting, this quilt I did, I think back in, I'm trying to figure it out, and I think I figured out it was like around 2008. I still don't have a label on it. But this one is called Dreaming in French, so by Art Gallery Fabrics. So it was a kit. Most of all these fabrics were from the kit, and it came with the pattern, Dreaming in French. I don't know if, I'm sure the fabric's not available, but you might be able to find the pattern, Dreaming in French. I did add like some cafe in here, and I think I added this green because I really wanted that to pop. I think that was one I added. It wasn't in the kit, but everything else was in the kit. So, and I might have added a couple of others. I think, nope, I think all of those might have still been the Dreaming in French. It's hand quilted. The back is pieced, so I kind of showed it's part stripes and part something else. And like I said, it's hand quilted, and I think I did it in about 2008. So that's one of my quilts. I still have a lot of quilts to share with you. So, well, that's all I've got for today. I just wanted to try and check in with everybody, say I'm here. Thank you so much, everyone who has watched and stuck with me. I really do appreciate it. Everyone who checked in on me, thank you. So, I hope everyone is doing well. Take care. Bye.